All right. Hello, Jag fam. What's going on? It's Marshall Best, your play-by-play color commentator, and with me we have Mr. Greg Castillo.
Let's go.
What's going on, man? What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Happy to be here. We're happy to call game with you.
Yep,
Excited to see
absolutely.
this.
Absolutely. We're here ready for the Jaguars to take on Our Lady of the Lake University Saints. So we played them the last two times, won one, lost one. So this is kind of the third in the series, if you will.
And the trilogy.
Yep, this is the trilogy, man. So welcome everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Right now we're about a couple minutes away from start. So let's get everybody in here.
All right, Marsh. Let me know about what the last two games were about.
So from the last two games, man, A&M San Antonio started off slow
Okay.
in both of those games, and they definitely going to have to start off quicker this game.
hmm
Really was really tough on both of the games. In the first game, they were able to come back, uh, cut the deficit down to I want to say it was like a four point halftime deficit, and then they went on to win the first game by 11, and then the second game kind of did some of the same, took the lead, but then gave up the lead in the late, probably 8 minutes, because I actually took the lead by about 10 points, and then OLLU started knocking down shots, started getting lazy on defense, and they were able to close out that game. So it was tough, but
So one of the keys for you is definitely start off strong.
yes, definitely start off strong. So that's what we're gonna have to do. So
Do you like the Jags up pace, or do you want them to settle it down and kind of play a half court game?
I want them to play when they get out in transition.
hmm
They're a very fast-paced offense.
Okay.
Not a real half-court team,
Okay.
so they're definitely gonna have to push the tempo, limit the turnovers. Main thing too is also to make sure we make our free throws, because that's something that really hurt us in rebound. Um,
Yeah. If you want to get out in transition, you definitely got to make stops defensively, and you
mhm.
got to get rebounds, and that's the way you push it, and then you push it in transition.
Absolutely. So we
Start off
are
strong, free throws and rebounding.
absolutely. So we're about to start here in just a couple of minutes. Um, for the Jaguars, we have our starting lineup here. Uh, Starting backcourt will be number 10, Nick Van, number 2, Parabron Hawkins. And then the starting front court, we have number 1, Amari A. Bailey, number 21, Jaden Campos, and number 12, Raul Saldivar Jr. And that is for the Jaguars. Not quite sure who they're starting off with for Our Lady of the Lake. We're going to find that out here in just a second. But the Jaguars are ready, and here they come.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're ready and raring to go. I know the guys are really excited about winning and getting at this game, man.
Yeah, man. Every game you come in, you focus, and you want to get this dub. You
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, turnovers are something very key to this game. Um, Jaguars tend to get a little sloppy with the ball,
hmm
so they're able to limit those, take care of the ball, and get back on defense. We'll be good. We will be good.
and remind me if I'm correct, but this is a team that gave them the full court pressure, and they kind
Yes,
of
they gave them the full court pressure last time, so we're going to see if they're going to get that in here as well.
Let's see if the Jags worked on their forecourt pressure package.
Yeah, absolutely. They're so for the Saints starting, they have number 20 LJ Herrera, number 24 Cole Pinkerton, number 5 Diego Torres, number 33 Aiden Woolinger, and number 23 Stacy Adams. And here we go. Jaguars win the tip. Here's Jaden Campos. This ball Nick Van at the top. Nick passes to Raul. And gives it to Bailey for 3. And he banks it in. Amari Bailey with the 3. The bank is open, man. Jaguars start off with a quick lead.
Just everybody's man-to-man on both sides.
Yep. And there's a 3 way off. And here come the Jaguars with the ball. A couple of technical difficulties with the camera. Trying to get that back up. Went out of bounds. Looks like it will be Jaguars ball. There we go. There's Bailey. Gives it to Van. Try to give it to Campos. Back to Van for 3. Misses. And rebounded by Adams. And here comes OLLU with the ball. Bailey steps up. Great defense by Amari Bailey.
Great defense.
And it'll go back to the Jaguars.
He stopped the initial attack, and then he switched on to the other guy and was able to create a turnover.
Absolutely.
Push it, push it.
So here comes Nick Van. He throws it to Raul Saldivar Jr. Brings it back up to Bailey. Bailey drives to the hoop and misses. And here comes OLLU back the other way. Herrera swings it. Swinzer, it's out of bounds, says deflected, and it will be Jaguars ball.
One too many passes, probably should have popped it or drove it. Pretty open.
Mm-hmm. And Torres is back. And he shoots for 3. No good. It's rebounded by Pinkerton. He gives it to Woolinger. Shoots no good. Rebounded by Bailey. And here come the Jaguars.
So we got the
Van pushing it. Give it to Hawkins all the way in. Oh, misses the layup. And here comes Herrera back the other way. Picked up by Nick Van. Tries to spin. Stops. Throws it back out. Stacy Adams for 3. No good. And it's rebounded by Torres. He gets in the middle. Throws up a wild shot. And it's out of bounds. It'll go back to the Jaguars. A little sloppy
definitely struggling from 3.
A little sloppy from both teams today.
Yeah.
And here's Bailey with the goal.
There we go, the trap. Good execution right there.
Great way. And here's Nick Van. Swings it. Could have taken the shot. Gives it to the Campos. Drives all the way in. Stops, and he scores. Jaden Campos with the nice layup. 5-0 Jaguars. And here comes OLLU back with the ball. Here's Herrera. Herrera swings it. Woolinger gives it back to Herrera. Picked up by Hawkins. Makes a move. Stops. And he misses, and it's rebounded by Bailey. Great defense early on by the Jaguars. Here's Bailey. Goes behind the back. Gives it to Campos. Campos shoots for 3. Misses, and it's rebounded by Woolinger.
They're definitely trying to get to that right side of the corner 3.
Yeah. Here's Woolinger with the ball. Swings it out to Adams. Adams shoots for 3. In and out. And Van with the ball. And here come the Jaguars. Here's Van with behind the back. Nice move. Ooh, pass it to Saldivar. Gives it to Hawkins. Back to Bailey. 4-3. Misses. And here's Saldivar Jr. with the rebound. And he scores.
Big boy rebound right there.
7-0 Jaguars starting out. They're looking really, really good in the opening few minutes. And here's Herrera. Bring up the ball. Picked up by Van on half. He dribbles. Swings it to the corner. Torres for 3. Misses. And Van with the rebound. And he gets trapped. And a foul.
Got very lucky there.
Yeah, he did. And
I had to look really cold from 3 early on.
Foul on Cole Pinkerton of the Saints, so it'll be Jaguars ball. And Hawkins gets the inbound, guarded by Herrera. And Hawkins gets over to a three, misses. Rebounded by Bailey.
Oh.
And they call over the back on Bailey.
Right call, but it's tough.
So ball will go back to the Saints.
Shout out to Carla Barnett watching us on YouTube right now. She says, "Let's go Jags."
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you for tuning in.
And here's Adams with the ball. Passes it.
Ooh, nice
Nice
backdoor cut.
feed to Torres, who scores the first points for the Saints. Here's Saldivar Jr. gives it to Hawkins. Hawkins dribbles all the way in. Good pass to Bailey.
Nice.
Collects it. And he scores. Amari Bailey with another one. 9-2. He's got 4. Saints come back fast. Ooh, nice pass in
Right
by
back at us.
Torres to Stacey Adams. 9-4 right now. And nice pass by Van all the way to Campos. And he scores. Jaden Campos. A nice bucket. He's got 4 as well. Here's Wonser. Goes back to Adams. Adams shoots, misses. And here goes Hawkins, and the Jaguars are pushing. Hawkins goes all the way in. Caught a contact, but no foul.
Probably like to see a
And
foul that one called.
the ball will go to the Saints. So mass substitution coming in for the Saints. And we have a sub coming in for the Jaguars. We got Bryson Barnett coming in for Raul Saldivar Jr. For the Saints, now we have number 2, Julian Camper. Number 30, Ian Hance.
Pedro in the YouTube is asking us to score 9-2.
It's 11-4 right now.
11-4.
And an offensive foul. Great job by Hawkins staying in there, taking that charge. And here comes the inbounds. Hawkins gives it to Bailey. Bailey gives it to Van, who will slowly bring it up. Picked up at half. Swings it to Hawkins. Hawkins fakes the 3. And he is fouled. Fouled on the floor before the shot.
I like the Jags not selling for threes. I like them attacking the basket and seeing if they can get some contact, score, or maybe drop off the ball to their teammate.
Absolutely. And here comes Van is knocked down, no call. And Barnett now has the ball. Guard up the top, gives it to Campos. Campos takes the 3, and he knocks it down.
And Campos says, "Take that."
Jaden Campos has 7. And a foul on the other end as Camper takes the ball. He's fouled. Substitution coming in for the Jaguars. Of number 0, Mike Sanchez. In for number 2, Parabon Hawkins. And a timeout will be taken by the Jaguars. So we'll take a quick timeout. Okay. We had technical difficulty. Sorry about that. And we're back. And here comes. What happened? The Saints with the ball. And the ball is scored by Aiden Wollenser. It's now 14-6 Jaguars. Here's Nick Van bringing up the ball. It's pass, swings it, and Barnett for 3 misses and rebounded. And here come the Saints. Here's Camper, goes all the way in, no good. And it's rebounded and scored, plus the foul by number 25, Wade Bolin. Foul called on Mike Sanchez. Substitution coming in for the Jaguars. Number 12, Rose Saldivar Jr. in for number 3, Bryson Barnett. So one free throw for Wade Bowen of the Saints. And he misses, and it's rebounded by Bailey. And here's Campos, pushes it up, gives it to Saldivar Jr., brings it back out to Campos, fakes the 3, tries, drops it off to Saldivar Jr. He puts up a wild shot, no good, and it's rebounded by the Saints and thrown away. The ball will go back to the Jaguars.
What is the current score, please?
It's 14-8.
Okay, 14.
Jaguars. So here comes Van. Dribbles it to the corner to Campos for 3, and he knocks it down. Jaden Campos heating up right now. 17-8. And Camper gives it to the corner. And a bad shot. Goes back to the Jaguars. Here is Van. Gives it to Sanchez. Sanchez for 3. Rims out. Ooh. Billy flies in. Just misses the rebound. And here comes Camper back for Our Lady of the Lake. He goes in and he scores. Now 17-10. And here is Van bringing it up.
Our Lady wants to make those stops so they can set up some pressure.
Yeah. Here comes Bailey. Dribbles, almost loses it. Gives it back to Van. Van shoots the 3, rims out on him, and rebounded by Christian Flores. He throws it ahead to Camper. Camper dribbles. Ooh, that should have been a travel. But he misses the shot, and the ball goes back to the Jaguars. And here's Saldivar Jr. Gives it up to Campos. Campos stops for 3, and it's good! Jaden Campos is heating. He is hitting it today, man. 20-10 Jaguars right now. Campos has 10. And he guards Camper. Great pass inside. And
great looking, great find.
Ian Hance with the score. 20-12 Jaguars. Here's Nick Van.
Gotta find
Goes it down. Goes into triple team, and he's called for the charge. Offensive foul.
A little bit out of control right there.
Van slow to get up, but he's okay. Substitution coming in for the Jaguars. Number 2, Parabon Hawkins in for number 21, Jaden Campos. So Camper will bring up the ball for the Saints. Picked up by Sanchez. Camper stops, misses it, and Hawkins gets the rebound. Wants to run, gives it to Sanchez. Sanchez fakes, gives it back to Hawkins. Not able to handle the pass, gives it back in the corner to Sanchez. And it's out of bounds. Go back to the Saints. Timeout by the Saints.
Definitely going to be interesting where the Jags find their offense after Campos is really starting to heat up.
Absolutely. He's really, really helping this team stay, ahead right now. Gonna need Hawkins to continue to attack, get those layups to go down. Nick Van got to stay a little bit in control, a little bit more in control.
Looks
Finished
like the
off those
corners
shots.
are open for the Jags too. I don't know if that's I have to look more carefully and see if that's a scheme by Our Lady of the Lake or if that's just they're just getting that shot every time, but getting a lot of corner looks.
Absolutely. And we're back in. And Our Lady Lake bring up the ball. It'll be LJ Herrera. Gives it to Cole Pinkerton. Swings it over to Diego Torres, guarded by Saldivar Jr. Swings it back out.
Ooh,
Pinkerton wide open three. He misses. And Hawkins has the ball and gives it to Van. Van swings it to Sanchez, loses it, but he gets back on it. Sanchez really being
someone
beat
help him
hard.
out.
And then Saldivar Jr. gives it to Van. Got Justin Uday also in for the Jaguars, number 13. And here's Van, takes a tough shot, 3 in the shot clock, misses it, and here come the Saints. Nice fake,
Ooh,
and Herrera is fouled by Uday.
got caught in the air and came down with
Yeah.
a WWE finishing move.
And substitution coming in for the Jaguars, number 1, Amari Bailey, in for number 0, Mike Sanchez. Torres to inbounds the ball, gives it out to Pinkerton. He misses, but he hops on it, gets his own rebound, spins, throws up a shot, and he is,
Looks like
they
an
call it
offensive
a
foul.
traveling
Okay.
violation.
That is like the second or
Or
third time I've seen Our Lady of the Lake on the inbounds probably get a wide open shot.
yeah.
So
So here's Van. He's being harassed, and he is fouled by number 24, Cole Pinkerton. And Hawkins inbounds the ball to Van, picked up by Pinkerton. He gives it to Bailey, guarded by Torres. Bailey shoots for 3, no good. Uday tried to get a tap in there, but it'll go back to the Saints.
do not like Bailey sailing for that shot right there. I like him going to the lane. The lane was wide open. Make a move and get downhill.
Here's Herrera for the Saints. Throws a dangerous pass in, and it's stolen by the Jaguars. Here comes Hawkins, and he loses it. Goes back to the Saints for 3. Herrera, no good. Rebounded by Torres, and he scores. And there's the lay of game.
Slapping the ball.
It's now 20-14 Jaguars. 8:53 left in the first half. And here's Hawkins, inbounds the ball to Van. He is picked up by Pinkerton. And Van swings it to Barnett, who's in the game. Van for 3, no good. And rebounded by Adams. And here's Wallinger bringing up the ball. He swings it over to Torres. Excuse me, to Pinkerton. Pinkerton gives it into Adams, and he is fouled by Van. Substitution coming in. Number 21, Jaden Campos in for number 13, Justin Uday. Van has 2 fouls right now. Good ball movement by the Saints, and a corner 3 is good for Cole Pinkerton of the Saints. It's now 20-17. Jaguars only up by 3. Here's Van, bring it up, swings it over to Campos for 3, no good, rims out on him. And here's Torres into the game, hounded by Barnett, back out for 3, no good by Herrera, and rebounded by Bailey. Here's Bailey all the way in, and he is fouled, the blocking foul on number 20, Herrera. Looks like Bailey is okay, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Way to be aggressive there by Amari Bailey. His first free throw is no good. We got some substitutions coming in. Number 0, Mike Sanchez, coming in for number 10, Nick Van for the Jaguars.
Jags
And
made their run. Our late made their run. Now let's see if Jags can put another run together.
number 2, Julian Camper, coming in for the Saints, along with number 4, Daryl Thomas. Second free throw for Bailey is good. 21-17 Jaguars right now. Good ball movement to the corner. Way off by Torres. And here's Hawkins giving it to Sanchez. Sanchez with a nice cross. Pulls up for the jumper, and it's good. Mike Sanchez. Nice move to get to that jumper. 23-17 Jaguars. Here comes Thomas bringing up the ball. Stops and swings it to Adams. Adams gives it back. And Thomas is fouled by Hawkins. And it'll go to the baseline. And here's Herrera to inbounds the ball. And that's 7 fouls, so it'll be a one-on-one situation. One-on-one situation for the Saints. Thomas will go to the line. If he misses, you gotta hop on this rebound. There should be no way that the Saints should come up with this.
Yeah, one and done on the defensive side.
Thomas makes the first one. And he misses the second one, and Campos comes up with the rebound. And he loses it. And it goes right back out to Thomas. He shoots a 3, misses. And here's Hawkins, gives it to Bailey. All the way in. That's a Bailey jam. Mario Bailey throws that thing down with some authority.
That's the way to represent right there.
And the Saints come back the other way. And Torres stepped out of bounds. And it'll go right back to the Jaguars. That could have been bad. Got to get back on transition.
Let's see if that jam gives the Jags some energy.
And Hawkins gives the ball to Sanchez, picked up by Camper. Got to get across. Oh, and Camper comes up with the steal. And he loses it. And it'll go back to the Jaguars. Lucky break there.
Is he trying to drop it between his legs or behind his back? I don't.
And Sanchez gives the ball into Hawkins, who will bring up the ball. Hawkins doubled. Nice. Nice behind the back to get out of that. He throws it into Bailey. Bailey stops, turns around, jumper, misses, and it's rebounded by Herrera. Here comes Herrera with the ball, and he goes all the way in. He scores and the foul. Tough bucket by LJ Herrera, and he'll go to the line to shoot the free throw. That foul was called on Jaden Campos. Herrera's free throw is good. 25-21 Jaguars. 6:20 left in the first half. Hawkins brings up the ball. Picked up by Herrera. Saldivar Jr. is also checked back in the game. Here's Hawkins, dribbles. Stops, shoots the jumper, and he misses. And Adams comes up with the rebound. Herrera swings it all the way down to Torres. Gives it back to Herrera. Herrera gives it to the post to Adams. Adams had a mismatch. He misses the layup, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Good recognition by our lay of the league to see that mismatch and feed the post.
Adams will try to cut this thing down to a 2-point Jaguar lead. His first free throw is good. And second free throw is good. 25-23 Jaguars, 5:48 left. Here's Sanchez bringing up the ball. Gives it to Bailey. Bailey stops, drives, And blocking foul is called. Way to be aggressive by Mario Bailey. Gotta attack that rim. So Bailey will go to the line to shoot two. Makes the first one. And timeout called by the Jaguars. Jaguars are up 26 to 23.
It's become a game. Got a game here now.
Absolutely.
What would you like to see the Jags do to close out the before half?
Definitely would like to see the Jaguars limit uh, limit those wide open shooters. The Saints are getting some wide open shots and exploiting the mismatches. Got to get back transition D. The Jaguars go down and score. They got to make sure that they stop them on the other side.
Yeah, definitely. Transition D, very important. Can't get laxed.
Definitely. Looking a little lax. Was up by 10, which is now a 3 point lead. They've been outscored in the last 7 minutes, uh, 13-6.
13-6. I think offensively, they just need to settle down. I think they need to, make plays for one another. I like to see more people touch the ball. No, not so many one and out possessions. One
Yeah,
person touches it, makes a shot or misses.
yeah. We're seeing a lot of one-on-ones. Definitely need to move the ball around. Make sure we're getting good shots. Taking a lot of tough shots too.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of tough shots. For everybody out there too, if you haven't already, go follow us on Instagram, TAMUSA MCB Ball. Again, TAMUSA MCB Ball. But we're back, and Bailey has one more free throw. And he makes it 27-23 Jaguars. Here's Camper bringing up the ball for the Saints. Camper drives, goes all the way in, and he scores and is fouled by Sanchez. So Camper will go to the line to shoot the free throw. Camper is just taking them to the goal too easily right now.
Tough layup. Tough layup.
And he makes the free throw. It's now a 1 point Jaguar lead, 27-26. And here's Hawkins, guarded by Camper, setting up the offense. Swings it to the corner. It's for Sanchez for three. It's good, and he's fouled. Mike Sanchez knocked down a big shot. They said it was a two-pointer.
Good set play. Setting up a shot in the corner
Yeah.
for Sanchez.
So it's a two-pointer, not a three. And Sanchez will go to the line to shoot the free throw.
Definitely, Pedro. Corner threes are open in the half court set.
And he misses the free throw. And here comes the Saints. Camper brings up the ball, guarded by Campos, and he leaves him open for three. Bad switch on defense. You got to stay with them. The game is now tied 29-29. Sanchez brings it up to Campos. Campos looking for Hawkins. Hawkins loses the ball, and here comes Camper. All the way. He misses, but he is fouled by Hawkins. So Camper will go to the line to shoot two.
Got to take care of the ball. We talked about this.
Yeah.
That was a no-win situation on that switch, though, because if he couldn't get The big guy was going to be on the small guy again. They were going to
Right.
feed the post.
4:36 left. Missed the free throws. 29-29 right now. Hawkins comes out of the game. Bryson Barnett comes back in the game for the Jaguars. Makes the second one. It's now 30-29 Saints. And here's Campos. Gives it to Sanchez. Gets doubled. Throws it to Bailey. Bailey tries to throw a pass in, and it's stolen. And here come the Saints. Great pass ahead, and bucket is scored by number 5, Diego Torres for the Saints. Barnett almost turns it over, throwing it to Bailey. Bailey gets it. He's triple team. Gives it to Campos. Campos fakes, drives in, misses, and it's rebounded by Camper, who brings it back for the Saints. Throws it to the corner, wide open for Torres. Airballs it, and here comes Barnett. And he loses it, and it'll go back to the Saints. A little bit of a sloppy play now for the Jaguars.
Yep.
Substitutions coming back in. Number 10, Nick Van, in for number 3, Bryson Barnett.
Sloppy ball handling, sloppy bad phone calls, bad transition.
And number 22, Marquis Scott, in for the Saints. Here come the Saints. Bailey on him, hounding him. Scott passes it to Flores. And a 3-second violation called on the Saints. So it'll go back to the Jaguars.
Definitely agree. I think maybe a timeout right here. You settle down, everybody.
There's a foul on number 11.
Got a tech.
Oh, it was a technical foul on number 11, Christian Flores.
Must have said something nice to the ref.
And Nick Van will shoot the tech. And he misses it. He's got one more. And makes the second. It's now 32-30 Saints with 3:34 left in the first half. Free throws, got to knock them down. I think they're 3 for 6 right now on free throws.
Really comes down to the little things, right? Turnovers, make your free throws, rebounding. All these things add up.
Absolutely. All right, so here's Nick Van with the ball. He drives, gives it back out top to Campos. Dribbles, double team, gives it to Sanchez for 3, no good. Saldivar Jr. couldn't hold on, and the ball will go back to the Saints. And here's Camper bringing up the ball. Drives past it to Adams, and no good, but a blocking foul called on Bailey.
Jags look really out of sorts on both ends of the court right now.
Adams will go to the line to shoot 2. Bailey was in the restricted area. Adams' first free throw is good. And his second free throw is also good. There's Saldivar Jr. inbounds the ball to Van. Van trapped and gives it to Saldivar Jr. Wow, that full court defense of the Saints is really bothering the Jaguars right now. And Torres is fouled, driving to the hoop.
You really can't try to dribble through a double team or try to dribble out pressure. You really got to rely on your teammates and make the extra pass to really alleviate the pressure. Teammates need to call for the ball when they're open, when they're flashing to the middle of the court, or definitely got to handle this pressure better.
So Torres will shoot the free throw. Substitution in Wade Bowen, number 25, in for the Saints. Torres' first free throw is good. 1-on-1. Substitution coming in, number 3, Bryson Barnett, in for number 0, Mike Sanchez. Torres' second free throw is no good. And Bailey couldn't come up with it. Bowen gets it, but he's stripped. And here comes Bailey. Doubled. Not enough spacing. It's turned over. And it looks like there's a jump ball.
Should be a foul on our Lake. But it could possibly be a jump ball too.
As Van and Torres were scrapping for it. And the players shake hands. The ball will go back to Our Lady of the Lake. And Marquis Scott inbounds the ball, gives it to Torres, back up top to Camper. Camper swings it out. Windsor for 3, no good. And the Jaguars rebound it. And here's Saldivar Jr. Gives it to Van. Van drives all the way in, and he is fouled by Bowen.
That pressure really speeds us up, and the Jags just go one speed afterwards. They keep the acceleration going when they can beat the press and just calm down, set up something.
Van free throw is no good. It's 35-30 right now. Van's second one, no good as well. Remains 35-30, 2:18 left, and here's Camper bringing up the ball. Camper drives all the way to the hoop, and he misses it. Nope, Saldivar Jr. gets the rebound. Here's Nick Van all the way in to Campos for the layup, and he scores. Jaden Campos reverse, 35-32. And here's Camper coming back for the Saints. Gives it to Herrera. Herrera guarded by Saldivar Jr.
Got that switch.
And there's a mismatch. Great pass. And foul on Bailey. So Camper will go to the line, shoot 2.
They're really getting that switch on the big man, on the little man, and then operating from there. That time someone came over that shouldn't have been there. The back door was open.
Camper's first free throw is no good. That's really one thing right now, too. The Saints they haven't taken as many free throws, or almost, but they've made their free throws. I think it was the second one they've missed so far. Third one they've missed. So now 36-32, a minute 30 left. Here's Van with the ball. Guarded by Herrera. Van all the way in. And he is fouled by Camper of the Saints.
Definitely couldn't use that screen a lot better. He didn't really get his man pushed upon the screen. A good take.
Here is Nick Van. We have some substitutions coming in. Number 13, Justin Ude in for number 1, Amari Bailey. Van's first free throw is good. Van's second free throw is also good. 36-34, Saints lead. Camper brings up the ball quickly. And here's Herrera.
There's a switch again. There's that switch.
Gives it to Bowen. Swings it back out to Camper, guarded by Barnett. He swings it in, turns it over. Here come the Jaguars. Here's Van. He loses it. Oh, he gets it back.
Settle down. Get a good shot. Get here. Get a good shot here.
Van looking for somebody. And here's Campos. Swings it to the corner to Salazar Jr. for three. No good. Barnett almost gets the board. But Camper comes up with it. And Camper is fouled by Barnett.
Really like the dribble penetration and then the kick out. Definitely got a wide open shot there. Just got to knock it down.
And so now the Saints are in the double bonus.
Sheesh.
So Camper will have two shots. He makes the first free throw. Substitution coming in for the Jaguars. Number 2, Parabon Hawkins. In for number 12, Raul Saldivar Jr. One more free throw for Camper. And he misses it. And Barnett comes up with the rebound for the Jaguars. Gets it out to Campos. Campos to the double. And here comes Hawkins and Van. Bring it back out. Guarded by Torres. Swings it out to Hawkins. Hawkins for three. No good. And rebounded by Uday. Tips it to Barnett. And the Jaguars will set up. Should be for the last shot. It's Campos gives it to Uday. Fakes. And he's called for a traveling violation. And subs coming in, number 4, Daryl Thomas, and for number 2,
Got a
Camper.
question from the YouTube. Is this a scrimmage or a real game?
This is a real game. And Herrera for 3 at the half, no good. And that'll end the first half.
What an up and down game. What an up and down game.
37-34 Saints at the half right now. Yes, this is a real game. For those, is not a scrimmage.
Yeah, I think you're referring to the sloppiness. You expect this in more of a scrimmage.
Yes, yeah, it's a very sloppy game right now for the Jaguars.
If you're the coach, Marshall, what are you going in at halftime and saying to these kids?
I gotta tell them we got to take care of the ball better. Too many mistakes, too many turnovers. They had about 2 or 3 back-to-back turnovers that really helped keep the Saints in this game, and they kind of folded under that full court pressure. That's what happened last time as well.
Some things from the chat: free throws. We have terrible ball handling. It's a diamond press. Got to pass out of it. Agreed on all these points. So definitely a wild win game so far. Definitely a sloppy game. The Jags really need to settle down, run some good sets, play some simple basketball, drive and kick. Really, they're getting good looks too. Sometimes they're getting good looks. Sometimes it's iso ball, force something at the rim. Just really discombobulated on both sides of the court. Our lay of the lake is really searching out that now at the end was really searching out that switch.
Right.
And then operating from that disadvantage, and the defense didn't know how to handle it. Sometimes they would come over and I would leave the back door. The helper needs to help the helper and block that backdoor cut. Or sometimes they just let it one-on-one, let him get mauled. So
right.
Something at halftime they got to address.
Definitely got to move your defense. Move your feet on defense. That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Greg, what's one thing that you noticed that's glaring that the Jaguars really, really need to clean up in the second half, or else we're gonna see a lot of the end of the first half.
I mean, I agree with most of your points and the points in the chat, right? It's you mentioned transition defense, we mentioned turnovers, by pressure, getting the ball into your ball handlers, passing out of the pressure, not trying to do too much. At times they get open shots that drives the ball. Someone's able to make a, penetrate and make a disadvantage where somebody has a corner three or something. You got to hit those shots. Just about playing more, controlled and under control.
I
You
agree.
know,
Free throws. The Jaguars. See, missed a few of them. We missed four. Missed four free throws so far. Had our chances at the line. Had the chance at the technical free throw. Went one or two there. Um, Rebounding. I think you mentioned that too. Uh, on the defensive side, we're not getting boards on the defensive side. OLLU is getting too many second chance opportunities, and they're making the most of them by either scoring or they're going to the line themselves. I see too much standing around. Yeah, there's too much standing around. When we're talking about the full court press, nobody seems to want to come to the ball, right? Everybody seems to run away from it. Uh, we're getting a lot of guys that are getting themselves trapped, running to the corner at half court and getting themselves trapped. And by that time, the ball's either dead, we either turn it over, or we're trying to scramble around. So definitely need to settle down.
or sometimes they're not. Maybe they should sprint across. Like because if you just hang back in the backcourt when this trap is coming, you're just leaving your man able to trap. Get
Right,
out of there. Trust your best ball handler to be able to beat one on one. Don't leave too many people in the back when you're getting some of the traps coming on.
right,
And I like Bailey on the top of the key. I think he call for a screen or penetrate, and definitely look to dish it out more. I think he
right,
can. Yeah, he's athletically be able to create a disadvantage by himself. So if he can leverage his athleticism and create open shots for his teammates, and the teammates need to hit this. So
right. Somebody earlier in the chat, I think it was, said that the corners are open on the offensive set. Uh,
yeah, they were getting looks from the corner. The right corner was really open for a while. That left corner was getting open for a good time, and just got to hit that.
right. I've noticed for the Jaguars, especially Sanchez hit that two, which I thought was a three, was open. Hawkins got a couple of chances in the corner. I mean, they're going to get those open looks. Now, a couple of those shots were forced. Don't necessarily want those. Couple of extra passes and actually getting the ball out a little bit quicker will definitely help out. Oh, we move. But right now, we're about 2 minutes away from the second half starting back up.
Chat, what do you want to see from the Jazz coming out at halftime?
Yeah, we'll see. We got
If you have any questions or anything you want to say, just let it know.
some unnecessary fouls. Yeah, there are some of those. Absolutely. And yeah, a lot of those shots that they're taking are very, very contested.
Okay, we want to see some
Intensity.
energy. We definitely want to see more driving to the basket.
Okay.
We're not Golden State out here. Maybe get to the basket.
Control. Yeah,
Control.
absolutely. Absolutely.
We definitely want to see all these things.
Absolutely. And the game is not out of reach.
Nope.
The game is absolutely not out of reach. Bright spots.
Yeah, we need some.
Bailey,
Let us know.
ba- Bailey and Campos were doing well, being aggressive, getting to the hoop. Uh, Campos had 15 first half points. Bailey with 8. No, Bailey with 10. Excuse me, Bailey with 10 first half points. I do like the fact that Bailey is continuing to attack the basket. He is getting to the line, which is good.
Mhm.
Um, we need to see a little more from that from the other players. Nick Van can get to the hoop. I know Peregrine Hawkins can get to the hoop and create some contact. Finish those layups, man. Finish those layups. Oh,
One
but
thing that was tough for the Jags was Campos was heating up, right, and then he got taken out.
and yes, the guards definitely from you already know that they're going to press you. So your stronger ball handlers need to make sure that they're there. I mean, we can't have guys run away from the ball. Everybody's got it. We got to move as a unit to get the ball up the court. So, again, if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all go follow
Go follow the
Instagram
Instagram.
at TAMUSA MCB Ball. Um, check us out. Also, I know they have a Twitter coming soon. Interact with the team. I know they definitely want to interact with y'all too, with the fans. We appreciate y'all for watching.
Yeah. Let us
Second
know what
half,
you like to see from us. Interact with us on chat. We'll definitely keep talking to y'all and tell everybody you possibly can about our broadcast.
absolutely.
We appreciate everybody for coming out and being in the chat.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, this is the first of. I believe we have 6 or 7 games in the month of February. Next game will be next week. We have 2 games next week. Next weekend, they're playing in a tournament. Um,
Ooh.
we'll get you an official schedule out. They have to make some changes to the schedule as a couple of games were canceled. And thank you, thank you. Glad that we could see the picture. All right, so now starting back up, second half. Jaguars came back with their starting lineup. Hawkins, Van, Bailey, Saldivar Jr., and Campos. Bailey shoots a jumper, no good. And here come the Saints. They've also come back with their starting lineup. Herrera, Torres, Pinkerton, Wollinger, and Adams. And here is Torres. Gives it to Pinkerton, swings it to the corner. Wollinger for 3, and he knocks it down.
Definitely don't want our lay the legs start getting hot from three.
38-34. And here's Van with the ball. Gives it to Hawkins. Hawkins swings to Saldivar Jr. Takes the 3. No good. And it's rebounded by Pinkerton. And here come the Saints. Here's Herrera. Swings it to Wollinger. Wollinger gets inside to Adams. Adams to a cutting Torres, but he misses. Great contest by Hawkins. And here comes Van. Back the other way. Van swings it to Campos for 3. No good. Bailey gets the board, and he scores. Amari Bailey with the bucket. And here come the Saints back quickly the other way. Adams has it and gives it to Torres for 3. No good. And Adams gets the ball over Hawkins. Great defense by Hawkins. But Torres gets the board and scores. 42-36. Saints. And here comes Van. Gets it out to Hawkins. Guarded by Herrera. Swings it to Van. Van all the way in. Stops. Gives it to Campos for three. No good. And here's Torres. Gives it out to Herrera. Bad pass and out of bounds. They'll go back to the Jaguars. Not enough ball movement out there for the
Nope.
Jaguars. And here's the trap. So Van gives it to Hawkins. Need to have a third man back there if they're going to trap. And Hawkins brings up the ball, guarded hard by Herrera. And he gives it to Bailey. Bailey stops, shoots a jumper, no good. And it's rebounded by Pinkerton. He'll bring it back the other way. Willinger gives it to Herrera. Thought about the shot. Swings back. And a foul's called on Campos.
Do the
His
Jags have a
first.
big man presence where they can just dump the ball off and get maybe some easy passes that way? Because it seems like it's long jumpers and threes, and there's no real pass inside.
They can do it with Campos as Torres misses his first free throw. They have another one. I think they can do it with Campos if they set it up, but he's stepping out to the three almost every time. They're kind of running a five out. So I think if they utilize him in the post, they get some easy buckets.
Yeah.
Torres' second free throw is good. 43-36, Saints. And here comes Van. Van gives it to Bailey, takes it up, and he is fouled. So Bailey will go to the line to shoot two. Here's Bailey's first free throw, and it is good. One more for Bailey, and he misses the second one. And it's rebounded by Adams, and he'll bring it. Herrera brings it up the court, gives it to Wollinger, who's wide open for three, misses. And here comes Hawkins back the other way. Goes all the way to the goal, and he misses. Bailey gets the rebound, and he scores.
Bailey's really getting on those boards.
43-39. Saints are up. Here's Torres. Gives it back to Wollinger. Gives it to Pinkerton for three, and he knocks it down. 46-39, Saints lead.
I was about to
Here
say, you can
comes
get that shot
Van,
all day.
guarded by Pinkerton. When to set up, gives it to Hawkins. Hawkins tries to throw it in. Kickball. And substitutions coming in.
Got to establish better low pros. He kind of got pushed up in between low post and the high post.
Hawkins gives it to Van. Van gives it to Campos. He can take advantage of that. Gives it back to Van. Van shoots for three. No good. And rebound taken away by Bailey. He goes up and blocked by Bowen. Hawkins out about three. Fakes it. Gives it back to Bailey. Bailey fakes. Gives it to Hawkins. Hawkins drives to the hoop. Misses. Rebounded by Bailey. And he scores. Bailey really getting busy on those boards right now.
Baby Zion right there.
And here comes Camper back in the game. Swings it
Ooh,
for three. No good, but he is fouled by Salvazar Jr.
Too aggressive on the closeout.
Too aggressive on the closeout, absolutely. Christian Flores will go to the line. Foul by Saldivar Jr. of the Jaguars. Flores misses the first free throw.
I thought I saw a little 2-3 zone by RLA Lake in the last play. See if they go back to it.
Misses the second free throw. He's got one more. And number 3, Bryson Barnett in for number 12, Raul Saldivar Jr. for the Jaguars.
Which makes sense for RLA Lake, right? If
And he misses all 3.
you're daring the Jags to make outside shots.
Yeah. And here's Van. Gets bumped. And he brings it up court. Watch your back. Here's Van all the way in for the layup. And he scores. Crafty move by Nick Van. Cuts the lead to 3, 46-43. 15 minutes left in the second half. And here comes Camper bringing up the ball for Our Lady of the Lake. He drives, stops, misses, but he gets the board, swings in, and he throws it away. And here comes Bailey. Bailey goes all the way in, and he scores the layup. Mario Bailey cuts it to a 1-point game. Come the Saints back with the ball. Here's Epperson. Gives it out to Camper. Camper got it by Hawkins. Swings it out to Flores for 3. No good, but he gets his own board. Goes in, and the basket will count and the foul on number 2, Parabron Hawkins.
Parabon tried to dodge the charge right there. Very close play. Bang, bang.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the offense on this one.
So that is 3 now on Hawkins. And he'll come out of the game. Number 0, Mike Sanchez, will come in for him. So Flores will shoot 1. And he misses. And I forgot that was a free throw.
Everybody froze for a second.
A mental brain fart on everybody's part.
Not surprising this game.
And Van gives it to Sanchez for 3, and he misses everything. Good wide open look. They just got to knock him down.
Take it to the rack, man.
All right, so Epperson will bring in the ball. Gives it to Hans. Hans swings it to Flores. Thomas in the game, and he's fouled by Bailey. That's Bailey's 4th. I'm not sure on that call. That's.
I don't know if I agree with that one either. I thought Bailey had control, and I thought LA the Lake was starting to get handsy on it. It's tough, man. Bailey's in foul trouble now. He was aggressive on the offensive boards. He's doing some transition buckets.
And Bailey's got to get back on the court. Here come the Saints. Ready to get back in there. Here's Camper, guarded by Barnett. Camper shoots the jumper. He makes it.
Ooh, that laser line drive.
50-45. Saints up by 5. 13:36 left. Here's Sanchez. Gives it up to Bailey. Bailey steps back for 3. No good. And Thomas gets the board. Here's Thomas, swings it to Camper. He's wide open. A deep 3. He misses it. And Saints just wanted it more. Got the board. Back to Thomas. Euros. Misses. Gets his own board. Goes up, and he is fouled by number 3, Bryson Barnett. That's his 2nd.
Our Lady Lake is just a more aggressive team when the ball off the ball and the ball goes into rebound mode.
So Thomas to the line to shoot 2, and he makes the first one. I mean, the Saints just got 3 offensive rebounds on that possession, and the result is they get 2 free throws. And he makes them both. 52-45, 13 minutes left. Jaguars down by 7. So here's Bailey, brings up the ball. Guarded by Bowen, gives it to Campos. Campos drives, gives it back to Sanchez, swings it to Barnett on the right side. Barnett guarded. Here's Van. Van goes all the way in, and he is fouled by number 0, Eddie Epperson of the Saints. So Van will shoot 2.
Really created something out of nothing on that play.
And he makes the first one. Substitution coming in for the Saints. Up timeout by the Jaguars. So Greg, for the Jaguars, in the last 2 possessions, they've just, well, I would say even on both sides, not getting to those boards like the Saints. The Saints just look like the hungrier team right now.
Definitely. You can't afford to give up multiple possessions. You know, eventually something's going to go in. So they look out of sorts offensively and defensively. You've got to really hustle on both ends. You got to make good cuts. You've got to run your offense. And it just looks like I don't know if they're out of energy or just lackadaisical right now, but they've definitely got to get energized and more in this game.
And when they're inbounding, when they're getting the ball in the inbounds, we look like we have 2 guys back and everybody else is up in the front court. I mean,
Exactly.
we got to make sure we get our guys back to help so we don't get trapped. So Van makes both free throws. It's now 52-47, about 12:30 left. Here's Thomas coming in with the ball, swings it to Epperson. Epperson drives to the corner. Hance takes a wild 3, but he knocks it down.
Got to close out more
Or they said it
control.
was a 2. And here's Barnett.
Someone's got to talk.
Gives it to
Cut.
Sanchez.
Cut.
Tries to throw it to Bailey. Bailey has it. Loses it. Scramble for the ball. Campos has the ball. Swings it to Barnett. Barnett for 3. No good. And rebounded by Epperson. And nice athletic play by Nick Van to get that ball. Here's Barnett, but he loses it. And Camper gets the ball. And foul was called on Barnett. That's his 3rd.
Turn the ball over and then you commit a silly foul. You just can't compound mistakes.
Number 13, Justin Uday coming in for number 3, Bryson Barnett. And here is Camper bringing up the ball. Stops in that mid-range, but he misses. And here's Bailey. Camper is really getting to whatever spot that he wants to on the floor.
And it's coming off that screen and then just going downhill.
Van shoots the mid-range, and Nick Van knocks it down. Yeah. 49-54. Here's Camper bringing the ball the other way. Swings it to Thomas. Thomas takes a 3, way off. And here's Van looking to push. Nick Van all the way, and he scores, and he's fouled. So Nick Van will go to the line to shoot the layup. Foul was on number 4.
Definitely, Pedro. We need better communication from this Jags team.
One thing the Jaguars can do very well, as we mentioned before game, is when they get out in transition, they can make some things happen. Van free throw is good, but it still looking a little sloppier in this game. And Bailey gets the steal, looks to go all the way, and he scores. Amari Bailey ties the game up, 54-54.
Here we go.
And here's Herrera, picked up Barnett at half. And he swings it to Adams to the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Hance. Throws up a wild one, but rebounded by Torres. No good. And Bailey, they said he traveled.
Wow. Tough call right there. Tough call.
And timeout by the Saints. So we have a tie ball game now. Jaguars showing a little bit of life.
Mhm.
Gonna need a little bit more. Gonna need some more discipline. Um, and absolutely, uh, Jaguars have lost their discipline. Yes, you're absolutely right. Um, it's first game back. Trying to work some things out, but definitely
Definitely, if especially you've
got to get
seen
the
this
discipline
team
back.
twice already,
Right,
you know what's coming, and you've experienced it last game. You
right.
definitely expect them to come out more crisper and a better understanding of what to do, not
If
make
I'm
the
the
same
play,
mistakes.
if I'm the players, they got to know who's your ball handler, who's your primary ball handler, who's your secondary ball handler,
Mhm.
and run it like that. And then we got to have a third guy making sure that those two guys don't get trapped. Here come the Saints, and there's Torres for three, no good, but he is fouled
Another bad closeout.
by number 13, Justin Uday. I think that's his first. And some is just some inexperience.
Mhm.
Um, Uday is getting significant minutes this year, so there are gonna be some growing pains. Uday didn't play a lot last year. Definitely gonna take a bigger role as a couple of guys left the team. Same with Saldivar Jr. and Mike Sanchez, who is new to the team.
Yeah.
So one more for Torres, and he makes it. Here's Van, avoids the trap, gives it to Campos, fakes, gives it to Saldivar Jr., loses it, throws a wild, dangerous pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Back to the Saints, and Herrera will bring up the ball, picked up by Barnett full court. Herrera drives, swings it out to Pinkerton. Pinkerton gives it to Torres, couldn't handle the pass. Guarded by Bailey. Torres swings it to Pinkerton. Gives it to Herrera. 10 left on the shot clock. Here's Herrera. Tries to give it to Adams, and he doesn't. And here comes Campos. Fed from Bailey, and he goes in and scores. Jaden Campos ties the game back up.
Good help defense led to a steal, led to transition basket.
And here comes Herrera. Picked up by Barnett. And Torres goes on up, and he is fouled by number 10, Nick Van. It'll be 2 shots for Diego Torres, number 5.
We
And
like the
that's
aggressive ball pressure by Barnett. Just needs to be a little bit understanding about just his body placement a little bit, but I like the effort on the ball.
Torres' first free throw is good. That's 4 fouls on Nick Van.
Oof.
We got substitutions coming in. Number 13, Justin Uday. Number 2, Parabon Hawkins coming in for number 10, Nick Van. And number 12, Raul Saldivar Jr. And Torres' second one is good. Saints go back up by 2, 9:17 left. Here's Hawkins. Dribbling, looking for a pass, and loses it. And here comes Torres the other way, and he misses. Great defense. Here's Hawkins. Throws it up to Bailey. Bailey, nice move. Tried to do a little bit too much. Misses the free throw. Should have been a traveling call on the Saints. But somehow Herrera gets out of there. He stops. Goes pass in to Adams. And Bailey steals it. Oh, and he loses it off of his foot. Adams tries the Euro. No good. Gets his board. Gets his board again. And it's like a foul's called on number 3, Bryson Barnett for the Jaguars. So Adams will go to the line to shoot 2.
Definitely a wild circus sequence by both teams.
Yeah. But the Saints are just coming up with those boards. First free throw for Adams is good. Substitution coming in, number 2, uh, Julian Camper in the game for the Saints. And number 0, Mike Sanchez in the game. Justin Uday will step out for the Jaguars. Or he'll stay in, excuse me.
I'm more
Number 3,
familiar
Bryson
with the
Barnett.
roster. Marshall, is there a lack of big man on this team? They're pretty much all guards.
Yeah, Jaden is their tallest player. After him, it would probably be Bailey and Hawkins.
Okay.
But even at that, you're just going to have to want it more. Hawkins all the way to the hoop, and he scores! Parabron Hawkins gets his first bucket of the game.
Definitely needs to start get going himself.
And back in transition, the Saints score to go back up by 4. And Bailey gets a little loose with it, loses it. And a jump ball. Great job by Hawkins to get his hand in there. Should be Jaguar basketball. They'll stay with the Saints. So here's Herrera bringing up the ball. And Adams spins, misses. And here comes Bailey. Bailey throws up one. And he is fouled by number 11, Christian Flores. So Bailey will go to the line to shoot 2. He is being aggressive, a little bit out of control, but fortunate enough to get the call. Got to knock these down. Misses the first free throw. 7:34 left. It's 62-58.
At this, if you're the Jag, he'll take any bit of offense. It seems like it's really hard to find.
And Bailey knocks down the second free throw. Camper with the ball at the top from Herrera. Good defense by the Jaguars. Ooh, nice pass.
Wow.
Great
Oh,
Marie Bailey. And here's Jaden Campos coming in, bringing it up. Hawkins, he's doubled. Gives it to Campos. Take him down. And he's called for the offensive foul. That's his second. Missed opportunity there.
I thought yeah, exactly. I thought the other side of the floor was more open.
So here is Camper coming in. Wide open lane, misses. Bailey, fortunately, tips it back out to the Saints, and they'll reset with Herrera. Giving it all to the top. Right about Hawkins. Stops, fakes, and scores. A nice move by Herrera. 64-59. And here's Hawkins with the ball. Swings it to Campos, who will shoot a three, and he knocks it down. Big shot by Jaden Campos, 64-62. 2-point Saints lead.
Jags needed that one.
And Camper swings it to Flores all the way around to Pinkerton for three, no good. And here's Hawkins. And he pushes it. Swings it to Sanchez. Sanchez for three, no good. And Camper gets the rebound. Gives it to Pinkerton. Pinkerton swings it. And Herrera will try a three, and he knocks it down.
Wow.
And a timeout by the Saints. They're up 67-62. So the Jaguars pulled within two, only to go back down by 5.
Game of swings, man. Swings fast in the sloppy games.
Definitely
Very
game
fast and sloppy games.
It's a 5-point game, a little under 6 minutes left. Everybody out there, how we doing? How we doing in the chat?
Let us know how y'all feeling.
Definitely a close one. Jaguars aren't out of it yet. Got to put together a run here. Cut this thing down. About 3-minute mark. Hopefully we can either tie it up or go ahead. Coming back into this one, you already know the Saints are going to be ready to press. So we need to have the full court press breaker or press break ready to go.
Sound like the Mortal Kombat move, the press breaker.
Yeah, Bailey is really giving them a lot of energy out there right now. Would love to see Jaden post up a little more. Jaden Campos post up a little bit more. He's had a couple of opportunities to take advantage. They called the offensive foul on him. The other one, he waited a little bit too long. So here we go.
Definitely need some kind of post presence. Everything can't be from the outside.
Here's Hawkins, and he is doubled
Foul.
and fouled. Very dangerous. Seems like whenever the Jaguars break the press, they're getting doubled. So we got to be ready.
A bad decision follows after the break in the press.
Yeah, absolutely. Timeout by the Jaguars.
Got to trust your teammates. I know it's hard, when people are missing shots over and over again, and you can kind of get like, oh, I'm going to take over the game. Just got to keep making the right play. Got to keep trusting your teammates.
Need somebody else to step up on this one. Campos and Bailey are keeping them in it, but we need to see Hawkins. We need to see Van. Sanchez got to hit the shots when he's given. I mean, he's had a couple of wide open looks. He's just shorted them. Got to knock him down. Yeah. Somebody, you're absolutely right. Somebody does need to come up and get the ball. I mean, they're getting doubled. Jaguars are bringing it down. They get doubled in the backcourt. We're able to finally break the press. Then the ball goes over to the right side, and that's where they seem to get trapped, and then nobody else comes for the ball. The Saints are continuously moving. The Jaguars get the ball, and then they kind of stop like they got to set up. And, the ball's got to continue to move. You're not going to be able to just sit there and set up the way you want to. Out of the timeout, here's Campos, gives it to Bailey. Bailey drives, misses it, gets his own board again, and he scores. Bailey cuts it to a 3-point game, 67-64. Here's Camper, brings up the ball, swings it to Flores, to Thomas, and he stepped out of bounds. So the ball will go back to the Jaguars. Here's the press. Bailey gives it to Van, will bring it up, and he is fouled. by number 4. One more, and the Jaguars will be in the bonus. Oh, and Van loses the ball. Huge turnover there. And the ball will go back to the Saints. It's like Pinkerton will inbounds the ball, gives it to Flores. He throws it to Pinkerton, swings it to Thomas. Thomas shoots the 3, and he gets the bounce in. Wow.
Wow.
What a way to knock that down. And here comes Van. Brings it up quickly. Bailey swings it to Campos. Campos drives, passes it to Sanchez. Sanchez swings it, tip, but gets it to Bailey for 3. No good. And Campos gets the board, and he
Ooh,
throws it away. 70-64 Saints. 4:45 left. Camper brings up the ball for the Saints. Throws it into Adams, and he gets a bounce. Wow, last 2 shots, they're getting lucky roll. The shooter's touch, as they say.
yeah.
Here's Van coming back. Drives, gives it to Campos, gives it to Hawkins. Hawkins dribbles all the way in. He loses it. He's stripped. And here come the Saints coming the other way. Bailey gives it to Camper. Passes to Flores. No good. Great defense by Jaden Campos to stop that bucket. And the ball will stay with the Saints as they have a couple of substitutions come in for them. And Adams throws it out to Herrera. Guarded up top by Hawkins. Herrera swings it to the corner. Torres for 3, and he knocks it down. 75-64. The Saints have opened up a double-digit lead. 4 minutes left.
Backside fell asleep on that one.
Here's Van bringing the ball up. Swings it to Campos. Takes a 3. No good. And rebounded by Torres. And here comes Herrera. Gives out to Camper. Goes all the way in and scores. 77-74. And Hawkins gives it to Bailey, who runs it down. Goes all the way in and is contacted. He is fouled. So Marie Bailey will go to the line to shoot 2. And that'll be 4 on Camper of the Saints. So Bailey to shoot 2 free throws. And makes the first one. Since 67-62, Saints have been on a 10-4 run right now. Now 77-66.
Agreed. The weak side defender cannot fall asleep. Cannot fall asleep. I know we're taught to, be ready, one pass away, one ball away, but you can't fall asleep. That should have been easy
Yep.
pick and steal right there. I definitely agree. And the basics are very important.
You're absolutely right, Deontay. Absolutely right. All right. So here's Herrera brings up the ball. Jaguars really need to get stops now. And Herrera drives, stops for the pull-up, misses, and Bailey gets the board and gives it out to Van. And here comes the trap. Van gives it to Bailey. Bailey drives, and no foul. Comes the other way. Flores gives it out to Torres. That's a 3. Misses. And Hawkins gets the board.
See if we can get Campos in the post.
Hawkins goes all the way in, and he's fouled. And he'll be on the line to shoot the 1-1.
He'll take an aggressive drive to the basket.
Free throws definitely crucial here. Hawkins
Ooh,
banks in the first one.
the Duncan. Straight on Duncan.
Had a little Jakob Pertl luck there.
Shout out to Yako. Tough loss by the Spurs.
Hawkins one more. And he misses that one. Definitely a lane violation, so he'll get one more. Lucky break for the Jaguars. Got to knock this one down.
Get redemption right here.
And he missed that one too. And Herrera will bring it up. Thomas swings it back around to Herrera. Hawkins hounding him.
Good pressure. Good
Good
pressure.
defense. And Herrera gets all the way in, and he's fouled.
Someone's got to step up right there and get in the paint. You're going to give up that three, that corner three, but you got to step up and stop penetration. Easy layup.
And that was the fifth one on Campos.
Like the ref was trying to hold up the situation, but they didn't recognize it.
And he misses the first one. Second one for Herrera is good. 78-67. Excuse me, that was the fifth foul on Bailey. All right, so here's Van, brings the ball up. Gives it to Campos. Campos swings it to Uday. Uday to Bailey. Gives it to Van. And the kick ball. So the Jaguars will inbounds it. 11 on the shot clock.
Gotta look inside, man. The big man seals his defender like that. You gotta look to him.
And a timeout by the Jaguars. Yeah, this is the first game. First game coming off of the break. Jaguars have missed 6 free throws tonight. No, excuse me. Let me get that official number for y'all. They missed 7 out of.
Definitely agree. It's about making adjustments, understanding your mistakes, and learning from them.
Jaguars are 15 of 22 from the free throw line. Saints are. We're getting that number right now. So Jaguars are 15 of 22. Saints are 20 of 27. So they're definitely have gotten to the line more than we have.
I like the aggressive team, aggressive on ball pressure, aggressive rebounding.
So here's Van, inbounds the ball, or gets the ball from Campos. Campos shoots the mid-range, and he scores. 69-78, 140 left in the game. Got to try to get a steal here, make a stop, or you're going to have to start fouling. Ooh. And Adams for a jumper, and comes right back, and it's good. 80-69 Saints. Van being harassed by Thomas. And here's Hawkins. Try to go behind the back. Throws it off of the Saints. Risky pass there. And here's Bailey with the ball. Gives it to Hawkins. And out to Van for three. No good, but he is fouled. So Nick Van will go to the line to shoot three.
Hey, we've been giving them back close ups all night, so it's only right to give us one back.
And Van makes the first one. Van misses the second one. Number 0, Mike Sanchez coming in from number 13, Justin Uday, and number 33, Aiden Woolinger comes in to the game for number 4, Daryl Thomas. And Van makes the third. 80-71, a minute 6 left. Got a foul. Oh, and Herrera throws it into Adams, and he scores. Foul by Hawkins, and he'll go to the free throw line. 82-71. Oops, I gotta turn it this way. That's on me. Apologies for the camera work.
It's all good. It's all good. Agreed, Carlo. One off night does not make the team awful.
So I believe Hawkins is fouled out of the game. And free throw was good. 83-71. Here's Van, throws it out to Bailey. Bailey for three, no good. Rebounded by Sanchez. He shoots the jumper, no good. And Saints have it. Herrera dribbles it down. And back to Woolinger, back to Herrera. They're just going to move the ball around and run out the clock. And pass from Adams into Torres, 85-71. Bailey for three, knocks it down. 85-70 timeout by the Jaguars. Well, this is a tough one, guys.
Tough game. Very sloppy.
And the Jaguars were in it. Started off real hot, but as the game went on, just weren't able to overcome the pressure. They got to really, really work on a press breaker because that killed them. That absolutely killed them towards the end of the first half.
That's something you got to practice every day in practice now.
Yep.
Find out which weaknesses are. Practice them.
Yeah.
Get better.
Free throws, press breaker, rebounding.
Make a conscious effort to work the post, work the ball inside out. Outside in has not been working. And I think if you go inside out, you get some more inside pressure. It's going to relieve some of and open up some more things in the offense.
Absolutely. So Woolinger inbounds the ball, and Herrera is fouled. Well, we'll say the Jaguars are going to play till the end. I like it. Sanchez, I believe, is also fouled out the game. Justin Uday will come in for him.
Tough night for Sanchez. Tough night.
Herrera shoot the one-on-one. Oh, they're in the double bonus now. They're in the double bonus, so Herrera will shoot the second one. And he makes it 86-74. Van to Campos for three, no good. Bailey gets it. He'll try to shoot one. They said he stepped out of bounds. And that'll do it for this game. The Jaguars fall to the Saints 86-74. Tough loss for the Jaguars.
Self-inflicted, man. Like it says in the chat, self-inflicted. If they execute, take care of the ball, they're walking out with a W, I think.
Yeah. G Money, just give me your overall thoughts. In summary for the game.
Just sloppy game by the Jaguars. The pressure really got to them. They either turned the ball over or made a bad pass, or if they beat it, it sped them up so much. The next they would just go crazy and just either drive wildly or make an errant pass. So I thought pressure, not handling the pressure was a big theme for this game, and they weren't able to handle the pressure. Offensively, it looked very hard for them to get anything going. It wasn't really smooth. Defensively, they fell asleep at times. So it
Yeah,
just a tough game, man. They go to the drawing board. Really have to work on, working on handling the ball in pressure situations like that, like full court pressure. You've definitely got to figure out the offense, how it can work more smoothly, and like I said before, try to find an inside presence.
yeah, absolutely. Jaguars will be back in action next week. They have two games coming up. Little tournament, the George Gervin Classic. If
Ooh,
I
the
can get
Iceman
that, the Iceman.
documentary coming soon.
Absolutely can't wait for that. That will be the. Let's see if I can double check that one,
Don't
and
tell
we'll
me on
get that
Valentine's Day.
right, and we'll get that out to you guys too.
Yeah, check the
Uh,
Instagram, hit us up, make comments, DM us. Make sure to like this, stream, comment down below. It helps the algorithm, helps us be seen more, and tell your friends about us. And I appreciate everybody coming through and giving their comments and participating with us, because without y'all, we don't have anything. So it's
absolutely.
really
And
testament
so,
to y'all.
so yeah, George Griffin Classic. Excuse me. Will actually be this weekend, the 11th and the 12th. So it'll be what is that? Friday Saturday deal. Yeah, so it'll be a Friday Saturday deal. Uh, the 11th Friday, it'll be against Strength and Motion at 6:30, and then Saturday it'll be against On Point Academy at noon. So we will be live streaming, bringing the game to you, coming from George Gervin Academy. So if you're able to make it out, come check it out. But also, you know, keep watching from the stream. Uh, Thank you, Pedro. See, we got Pedro, Talia Williams, Carla Barnett. We thank you guys for being on with us.
Appreciate y'all
Um,
spending your time with us and watching the game.
yep, the stream will continue to get better um, throughout.
Shoot us
So
ideas. Shoot us ideas if you
yeah,
want something, want to see something. You could try it. We're open to ideas. We're just trying to make this as user friendly as possible. There's the
yep,
Instagram right there.
yep. Follow us on Tamusa MCB Ball. Will be updates there for all upcoming games and any news, anything else that's coming out too. So, well, that'll do it for this game, guys. Check us out tomorrow. We will be going live to kind of have a recap of the game. A couple of interviews. We'll be interviewing Coach Eric Leung and a couple of players as well. So check it out. We'll be around 11 or 12. So 11 or noon tomorrow. So check us out. Uh, for Mr. Greg Steele, I am Marshall Best, and we thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.